What's up, guys? What up, what up, what up? Micah, Delta, William, Ryan, JWL, John Wilson Lee, Roblox, Diligent, Colton, TMH Gaming, Shay, that one guy. I think I got everyone. Yeah. Sound okay for you guys? No audio issues. That's the only thing I need to know. So I adjust my mic. Oh. All right. Cool. So that intro, for those of you wondering, was made by John Wilson Lee in the comment section. So if you guys like that and are interested in that, you can buy content from him. He makes stuff in, I forget the program it's made in, Windows or Adobe something, Adobe Video or something. But if you guys are interested in an intro for your YouTube channel or Twitch, they're not crazy expensive or anything like that. They're pretty cheap. So if you're interested in that, contact him, get a hold of him, or let me know and I can get you guys in contact. All right, we're gonna do we'll do some creepy music, of course. And yeah, Ryan, that was if you're still in here, that was a Sweet Dreams remix. Do try this one. Adobe After Effects. There we go. We're gonna be watching some Nuke's Top 5, and then some other scary videos, I guess. And then after the stream's over, there's a possibility that I jump into stream with another Twitch streamer, John Wilson Lee, and we'll play some Left 4 Dead. But that would be after the stream's over, and I would hop over to Twitch. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. Did I ever beat Outlast? I've beat it before, but not on stream. But I've beaten it twice. But I was playing with a buddy. Like, we were taking turns. I'm doing good. How about you, teammate? Has Sir Spooks? I'm not sure. 85% chance, okay. Yeah, I was gonna have a girl over tonight, so I'm not sure if that's gonna happen or not. But if it doesn't, I'm gonna go Twitch stream and we'll play some Left 4 Dead with John Wilson Lee, who has a Twitch channel, which we'll get to at the end of the stream. Yeah, Left 4 Dead's pretty fun if you're playing with friends. I think it's Left 4 Dead 2, I think. That's the one that we play usually. Turn this down a little bit here. We're going to let a couple more people join us, the chat, and then we'll start. Chills. Oh man, I hate chills. When I drop the diss track, it'll be mostly going at Chills. The diss track will be aimed towards Chills, but it'll also go towards Abandoned 6.7. It'll be like a 2-in-1. My day's been pretty decent. I haven't done much besides clean and drink. I did a little day drinking watching the XFL. I'm watching it right now as well. If you guys can kind of see it, I don't know. You can see that? That's what I'm watching. have no idea if you guys can see it or not. An instrumental painted black would be kind of creepy, yeah. Just gonna let a couple more people join, and then we'll start. We'll give it about another 3 minutes or so. I thought the XFL was pretty fun to watch. I'm going with the St. Louis Battlehawks. That's my team. I picked them before the today started. I picked them last night. So that's the team I'm going with, and they haven't played yet, I don't think. I can only watch the games that are on Fox, but I don't know. It's interesting. I like how you can go for 1, 2, or 3 for the extra points, stuff like that. Oh yeah, man. I got a 180-inch. Yeah. It looks smaller in the. It looks bigger in person. Trust me. Craxicle, yeah. You get shot multiple times a day by airsoft guns. Well, that just doesn't sound ideal. Alright, we're going to start with some chills. God damn it. We're going to start with some Nuke's Top 5. I'm still kind of sick, by the way. My voice sounds different. Kind of nasally. But I am already drunk, so that is a positive. Alright, we're going to start with this one because we haven't watched this one yet. Let me know if this is too loud. If you can't hear my voice, let me know. I can turn it down.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Unexpected cameo. This next video might be one of the most bizarre clips I've ever posted. Not because of the content, but because of the source. This Japanese video was filmed as a TV documentary about a typical Japanese high school. This
Steel Reserve, yeah, buddy.
Average
$1 a can, 8% tall boys.
Starting with English lessons.
Get you fucked up. I mean, oh, this is already creepy.
But later in the video, during a Japanese literature class, things just got totally bizarre.
I have so many questions. Who's the cameraman? Is this like a school camera guy?
It looks as if a girl is sitting on the windowsill outside the 4th floor classroom. However, there is no balcony outside this classroom window. And when the documentary crew's camera pans back...
Documentary. Yeah, it was probably a kid that fucking jumped.
The girl outside the classroom window has disappeared. So is this a ghost caught on camera in a legit Japanese high school documentary? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Chris ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I don't know about that one.
Facebook user Chris Adams says that he's lived in a haunted house for years. He believes that his house is haunted by the ghost of a little boy who perished in a nearby fire. Chris claims that he's become so used to the bizarre supernatural activity in his house that it no longer even scares him.
Dude,
late one night, Chris wakes up.
I'm sorry to pause it, but I swear to God, anyone that's named Chris or Kyle, they're not afraid of ghosts. They chug a couple monsters and they're fucking ready to go. If you ever want to ghost hunt, bring Chris or Kyle, right? Just have them lead the way. They ain't scared of nothing.
Up to the sound of small footsteps in the hallway, almost as if a child is running through the house. But Chris is home alone. He grabs his phone and begins recording.
Hello?
It seems that someone or something threw a mop bucket across Chris's bathroom floor. He remains calm
deep throat
and
hot
goes to
dogs.
check it out.
Okay.
And things get even stranger.
Is that a glory
Hey.
hole? Oh no, it's not. It's not. Definitely not a glory hole.
Who's there? Horror movie right here, right now. Sakes.
Something seems to move the shower curtain, and some viewers even believe that a face can be seen through the curtain. But when Chris yanks the shower curtain open, no one's there.
I don't know. I don't know about this one.
Let's see. You f***ing serious?
Turns out that the noise Chris hears was the same mop bucket from before, sliding across the ground on its own. Chris says that he has been experiencing strange activity in the house for years, and his Facebook friends confirm it. But Chris says that he's never managed to catch anything on camera
That's interesting.
for this. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. Dead Channel. These next videos are from the mysterious
Dead Channel.
YouTube
I believe
SNCH.
he's referring to Abandoned 6.7.
The original series of scary videos on this channel were posted in 2015.
There's a cat under the bucket.
in short 11
That'd be
second
Tess.
clips. Since 2015, YouTubers have been dissecting this channel and its videos to try to determine if this is a so-called, quote, haunted
You're
YouTube
shaking a bit.
channel or simply an ARG.
He's trying to clean your floors.
And
Yeah, man,
no
don't be a
one
dick to
has
that ghost.
ever
He's trying to
figured it
help
out.
out.
In this video, the guys are hanging out when this happens.
She was right below Florida. All we would have to do is take a boat down to Cuba.
My camera's like, what the f, dude? Holy sh! What the f?
A loud bang can be heard on the door leading to the garage, and the guys are more than a little freaked out.
Dude, like, holy sh! I have no f***ing clue. I'm not checking that f***ing door, dude. I'm not fucking checking that door. Dude, no, You're so f***ing brave right now. Holy sh! What did? No, dude. No. F that, dude. No. F that. What did you see? What did you see? That's the f***ing light.
They finally decide to head into the garage
I mean,
to
come
investigate.
on. Don't be pussies. There's three of you.
Man. Dude, what the
Being out of place?
My camera's off, dude. The f***ing screen's like completely black, dude. No, it's completely black.
Is there something outside
you
that
see
window?
it?
Oh, I did see that.
Completely black, dude. No, it's completely black.
Some strange ghostly face seems
child
to be
died from
peering at them
slipping
through the
on the wet
window
floor.
as they enter, and then quickly moves away. None of them seem to have seen the face, and they just shrug off the incident.
I'm so. Oh, dude, I'm getting the move. I have no idea, man. I didn't see anything.
Almost a year later, and another bizarre paranormal video post appears on the SNCH channel. This time, the guys are hanging out again, playing Monopoly.
The only weird thing about this so far is why is he just like randomly filming them hanging out or having a conversation? That's the only part that I always think about that is like that doesn't seem believable. You just wouldn't randomly do that. I mean, some people, I guess you might, but the coincidence is just like I don't know.
Damn right. This is bullshit. Every time we play this goddamn game,
We're not gonna form an alliance.
together and
We're not gonna form an alliance.
You can't
No,
form a goddamn
but it's
alliance.
Monopoly. You can do that.
You can't
It's
do
fine.
that. You can't.
Yes, you. Holy.
Oh my.
Get back here!
What the f*** was that?
I found my phone.
What the f*** your phone, dude? What the f*** your phone?
My phone.
Dude, the f***ing door just got ripped off the f***ing room.
Reddit, why are they filming? Seriously though, it's weird.
Oh my god, it's outside the door. It's outside the door.
This one even seems more fake.
Now, there's a lot happening here. Supposedly, some supernatural presence is ripping doors off hinges and cutting the lights. But we'll never know what happened here. The channel went dead, and nothing new has been posted in over 3 years.
What kind of titles are those?
However, if you want to check out the SNCH channel and explore the mystery on your own, there are still plenty of
I think it's
videos
yeah,
to
I think
be
it's
found.
fake. I think they're trying to make a scary.
I don't know if they know I'm looking or they know I'm looking. Oh! Oh, it's there's a little hand. Look. There's 2 little hands. Oh, they're knocking. Wave. I think she's in trouble. Maybe she is in trouble.
Yeah, it's definitely like a scary story YouTube channel kind of thing. Like a, what do you call it?
So is the SNCH channel mysterious quote haunted YouTube channel that just suddenly ended? Or is it all a failed ARG? You decide.
ARG, there you go.
Watcher. Simply enough, this video shows some friends playing catch in front of a lockdown abandoned building. But things take an odd turn.
I think you can't pass this.
Throw it higher.
Come on, to me, no one else. To me, to you. To me! Oi, what is that?
What was that?
Can you see that?
Oh, I've seen this one. That's
Oh
scary.
my days, that was creepy.
What was that?
The group
Oh my God,
reports
that
what
was
they believe
creepy.
might be an intruder to the property manager, who says the building's been empty for years.
That being said, Drunk
They
Monopoly
all head
sounds amazing.
upstairs to see who's
I don't know. I
hiding
never got into
inside the
Monopoly,
locked
but yeah,
house.
I could see it being fun.
I've
I mean,
got
anything,
a film.
any board game when you're drunk is fun.
No, but I need to see something.
For some reason, I just always found Monopoly way too. I don't know. I have a really weak attention span, so like, I need something. I need titties, basically. Is all I'm trying to say. There's no titties in Monopoly, man.
Are you supposed to get in there? Oh, I think I fell over. I told you it's been empty for years.
Some YouTube viewers believe that the video might be a hoax, but others argue that the ghoulish face and the man's odd movements just don't seem quite human. But what do you think? If you see a video that you think should be featured on the top 5, or if you capture something spooky yourself, send it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com. And please, by all means, tweet me onto Twitter at nukestop5. As always, thanks for watching.
You're 15. If you want to get in a borderline fist fight with your friends, Monopoly. Okay. John Wilson Lee. I call him Aaron. I'm like real life friends with John Wilson Lee. I call him Aaron. So if I say Aaron, that's who I'm talking about.
Top 5 Ghost caught on camera. Meanwhile, on TikTok.
Yeah, he's definitely not 6 or 11.
We went on holiday to
You guys
Spain,
can guess his age.
and
Whoever guesses his age gets a free $10,000 Amazon gift card from Aaron, John Wilson Lee. He'll give it to you.
A woman named Kirsty bought a doll while vacationing in Spain and brought it back home with her to England. Immediately, strange things begin to happen
sounds good.
around her home. She says that one night at 3:10 in the morning, she heard strange noises from her child's playroom and got
I
up
can
to
check them on Discord as
investigate.
long as they're fairly short, yes. Are they in the scary video links section?
another night, she notices that the doll seems to be moving on its own. She grabs her phone and films a quick video. All of this is just a little too bizarre for Kirsty. She sets up CCTV cameras to monitor the doll at night, and she decides to lock the doll in a cabinet. But that doesn't really work out.
Alberto, did you send him in the video link? Or... like, what's your name
After this, she even tries putting the doll outside for the night.
This has been going on since like 8 o'clock this evening. We've actually put the doll in the car.
After this video, you're gone? You scared, man?
Really strange.
Welcome back, JWL, aka Aaron, my man. Video links channel, okay. I'm just. What's your name on Discord? I'm trying to find it.
There she is. Oh my.
The family brings the doll back inside, but continues to monitor it with CCTV cameras. One night, they catch something truly bizarre.
So we were just setting up the camera ready for tonight, and we've caught something. We're not sure what it is. It's just freaky. I don't know.
You can go to the Discord, which I'll put a link to here, and
go past.
Let me
the
put a link
video's
to it
2
here.
seconds long, so yeah.
It almost looks as if something runs past the camera. So is a possessed doll haunting Kirsty's home? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Here's the link to the Discord.
Kirsty's story still continues.
I can't guarantee you we're going to play all the videos that are suggested. We'll do that at the end of the stream. For the first hour and a half, we're going to play Noob's Top 5, or first hour.
Twitter user Daniela Garo says that her parents own a security company.
The reason being is because we've done this before. When I first started streaming, we did video suggestions, but they were all troll videos or fucking just stupid, like, you watched a 7-second clip in the end, it's just a dick hanging out, you know what I mean? It's just troll videos. So I quit doing them. So we'll do a couple, and probably that's it. But at the end of the stream, and then they have to be short as well, no long videos.
Rika, one of their very freaked out security officers, sent them this video.
Gotta burn that doll though, fuck yeah. Hey, what's up, PUBG Mobile? How's it been, man? Alright, that's creepy. She look. Oh yeah, I was gonna say she looks transparent.
Now, if this were a camera video compression error, it would be very abnormal, because the woman actually disappears as she gets closer to the camera and in brighter light. Also, as one viewer noted, the woman doesn't seem to have a shadow. But is it a glitch or a ghost caught on camera? You decide. The Weeping Angels. In a previous video, I featured YouTube ghost hunter Franco TV's visit to the Weeping Angels Cemetery in Florida, where he caught some truly terrifying footage.
I work at a cemetery full time, as pretty much all of you I think know, and I have never had a ghost encounter, but people I work with have had several ghost encounters. I'm just saying, it's only a matter of time before I see some shit that you're about to see.
an odd storage cellar under the building where he had previously seen a shadow apparition, and
that would be cool if I had a GoPro. The only thing that
begins
sucks,
to
I work
hear
a
noises.
9 or a 8 to 4 o'clock
out
shift,
this one
so
area here.
it's never dark out. That's the only thing that
Now, the
sucks.
last time I was here, you could literally see like a shadow right around over here. But today I'm gonna try something a little bit different. Let me watch my 6 here. We're gonna
Watch
go
my 6.
inside.
This guy plays a lot of video games.
Oh crap! I hope there's not like a dungeon. Not a dungeon, but like a
Dungeon.
cavern.
You scared there, Roblox?
I just heard footsteps.
Cemetery ghosts don't have the balls to face the power of Bill. No, fuck no, they don't. I'll beat a ghost ass any fucking day. Does it really suck to have those hours? No, they're amazing hours. Well, I wouldn't say amazing.
Footsteps.
I like them. I used to work 4 a.m.
He
to
walks along
noon
the graveyard
shifts
pathway, and
when I worked
then
at Target,
this.
and those sucked. I hated them. Big Tub just wants the action.
But some of the most chilling things in Franco TV's video, he didn't even notice as he was filming. All of the following incidents that I'm about to show you were pointed out by Frank's viewers. At one point in the video, Frank begins a strange game of Marco Polo.
Marco! No, you're probably asking why I'm saying Marco. It's a little inside joke. Well, it was supposed to be a joke, but on one of my videos I do the same thing. And you could actually hear a response back.
Frank doesn't notice, but some very observant viewers pointed out that he might have actually got an answer.
Marco!
Does sound like Polo.
But then, things get even
Millie
more
gets so
bizarre.
stressed right now. Millie doesn't like
Franco
scary
makes
stuff.
a
does
turn
she?
around a building and catches something truly chilling.
I'm actually gonna try to get towards the back. Oh God.
A shapeless, semi-transparent figure seems to float by behind the hedges.
We had to actually
But
bury a
Frank
witch.
doesn't even notice.
Like my 3rd week on the job. Some lady that was a registered witch that practiced witchcraft died, and she was buried with all her things in her casket, and they had to have a priest bless
Later
the
in the
casket as they put
video,
it in
he
the
comes
ground.
face to face with something.
Millie, are you scared?
Alright.
An odd mist seems to move right past him, but he doesn't see it. Some viewers have mentioned that the strange fog almost looks
I'll
like
be right
a
back. I gotta
face
do my
or a
laundry. You guys
person
keep
walking.
watching. If anything happens,
But
it's really
let
bad.
me know what you think.
Let me know.
You can see the rest of Franco TV's video over on his YouTube channel, Franco TV. No fun. Boondocks Food and Fun is a small amusement park in central Colorado. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Drake says that when he started working at Boondocks, he had heard rumors about the place being haunted by the ghost of a little girl. Workers reported strange knocks and footsteps when no one else was around. And some even reported seeing objects move on their own. So one night, Drake and a couple of his fellow co-workers are watching the security camera, and they see this.
No.
It's just dropping straight down from the ceiling.
No f***ing way.
145.
No
f***ing way. 1:45 exactly, and watch, it's gonna just stop and stay there.
Like, it's gotta wait.
It's falling quick. Look,
Yeah.
it won't even whip back up.
Now it's interesting to note that the balloon doesn't hover around or move on the breeze like a normal balloon that's just losing helium. It actually moves straight down and then just stops in place, almost as if it's being pulled by someone. But it gets even stranger, because a few seconds later, they see this.
What the f? What the f? And then there's motion over there.
Straight over there.
Yeah, there's all motion over here.
Some dark shape that's just too big to be a bug moves across the screen in front of their security camera lens. The CCTV switches into night vision mode, even though the lights are still on.
I'm getting
Drake
old.
says that these cameras are mounted over 10
tired.
feet in the air,
getting up
so
and
it
doing
would
the
be
laundry, man.
impossible for a person to simply walk in front of the camera. And this is not the way the night vision usually behaves. So is there a ghost haunting Boondocks Food and Fun? You decide. A short stay. YouTuber Antonis Vlahos explores allegedly haunted houses across the Greek countryside. In this particular episode, he is visiting a farmhouse that is said
What
to
would I
be
do
especially
if a
haunted.
skinwalker came up to me,
All of the
licked me in
previous
the
owners
face, and
passed
left?
away under strange and unusual
Like, what would I
circumstances.
think?
And the last owner, an elderly doctor, went insane
Depends.
in the house
Is it
before
kind of
dying
is it
of
kind
a
of
heart
is it
attack.
kind of a baddie though? Like, is she hot?
The family attempted to
female?
hire workers to renovate the home so that they could sell it.
If it's ugly
But after
or
a few
creepy
weeks,
looking, then
the
I'd
workers
probably
absolutely
have to have a
refused to
problem with it.
return to the house,
And I might have to throw
saying that
hands.
they had experienced constant paranormal activity since they began their work.
I don't know. I don't know.
As Antonis enters, he begins to explore the house.
Που εδώ στη φωτογραφία πρέπει να είναι ο γιατρός. Ο οποίος πέθανε τώρα πριν 1,5 μήνα. Γάμι σου βραδιάτικα.
He finds a creepy old doll that the former residents claim is haunted. After
Now, what would you
exploring
do
the
if it
house and
licked you
setting
in
up
the
his
face?
equipment, he retires to one of the house's bedrooms. His plan is to stay 2 full nights in the haunted house. He decides to bring the allegedly cursed doll into his room, just to see what will happen. And it doesn't go well.
Well, no shit. Burn the
But
doll,
things
yes.
get even weirder. When he returns to his room and resets his camera, something seems to be lurking just outside his door. Something that he doesn't even notice.
Okay. It's definitely not Spider-Man. We can rule that out for sure, 100%.
Το θέμα εδώ μέσα είναι δύσκολο. Θέλω να φύγω. Αλλά κάτσε τους την παλέψω.
He explores the house, and again, without noticing, captures this.
Τι συμβαίνει. Μπαίνει. Μπαίνει.
I don't know. Looks like maybe a shadow person.
Antonis returns to bed, but in the end, he doesn't accomplish his goal of staying in the house 2 days. The family that owned the home eventually decided to just have the house demolished. They have not rebuilt on the property. If you would like to suggest a video you've seen, or maybe even a video that you caught yourself, email it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com. And hey there, friendo, please follow me.
We'll do a Skinwalker edition here. For those of you who may not have seen it, this is my episode that I was on. But we'll watch the whole thing.
Top 5 mysterious creatures caught on camera. Something's in the yard.
I like how we just
For several weeks, Maddie and her husband have been hearing strange animal-like hisses and growls from their backyard. Even more bizarre, she says that she and her husband have also experienced some random property vandalism, including several heavy yard ornaments being thrown around or smashed.
And it was
Their
in
neighbors
Iowa?
have had
Where
similar
at in
creepy experiences. Local police have been called to the neighborhood several times after
that's
property
interesting
has
if it
been
is
damaged,
because there's not
including
a whole lot of
large
haunted.
bush being ripped from
Like
the
Villisca
ground
Axe
by
Murder House is
someone.
probably the most famous haunted
Something.
place in Iowa, which I really want to go
On this
to.
particular night, Maddie hears strange animalistic sounds outside her house and decides to grab her video camera to investigate. This is what she found.
Hearing the craziest noises. Listen.
Are those eyes or
I gotta check this out.
what the fuck was those lights?
Where the f did it go? What the Hello?
You know it's fake
You
when
in
they
there?
say hello.
Oh my god.
They do it in every scary movie. Hello? Demon, are you there? Hello? What the fuck you want to say? Yeah, bitch, I'm here. Are you ready to die? I would never say hello. I would never ask that. I thought...
heard those noises again.
I heard him last night.
Now on first viewing, Maddie didn't notice anything out of the ordinary in the video. But after rewatching the footage, she noticed this. Some strange creature seems to duck behind a tree as Maddie's camera light passes by. So, what do you think this is? Is this some mysterious creature tearing up the backyards of suburban homes? Or just some random vandal with a very strange looking head? You decide.
Also, I don't know if you guys see my t-shirt.
By the way, you can see Maddie's full video along with updates to this entire bizarre story on her channel, Maddie Ann. The Creature in the Dark.
The Creature in the Dark.
On an Iraqi YouTube channel, two urban explorers
very
named
scary.
Kazim and Munir explore creepy isolated areas that are said to be home to strange creatures, spirits, or animals. I'll leave it to you to decide which particular category this encounter fits into.
بسم الله بس تشرد والله يصير كثر بسم الله الرحمن لا تخاف ما دام الله ويانا لا تخاف ما يقدر يسوي لنا فد شيء لا تخاف لا تخاف سحب على كيفك انسحب بس شوف هالسواد يا ستار بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
In a wooded area, Kazim and Munir see a strange dark figure with glowing eyes and teeth before they both lose their nerve and simply run away.
I'm such a good Mormon. Fuck yeah, man.
So did the two explorers discover a mysterious creature?
Panting.
Or is the video just an elaborate hoax? Let me know what you think.
That one's hard to tell.
The Skinwalker Scream. This video was sent in to me by so many people that it would be unfair to credit just a single person. So here are all the very nice people who suggested this video. So Dylan Anderson was hanging out in his friend's backyard, which happens to border the fence of an Iowa State animal preserve that includes a dense forest. He hears strange sounds from the darkness and begins to record.
So I'm up at the ridge line right now, about where the fence is at, and so behind this fence over here, there's a wood line. It's about 9:48 in the night. So we just heard a scream a little bit ago. I don't know if you can see past this, but so behind this, where I'm pointing right now, there's a forest back there, and that's a pretty big forest. It's a state park. So there's nothing that's back there, and it's protected. So I don't know. But we're back here, and there's this fence right here that protects my friend's yard, where we're at now. And from that, I don't know what you'd call this, but there's a pasture right here with a bunch of trees. You can't really see them. I don't know if you can see that tree or not. Can you see that tree right there? That fern right there? That's a fern, and then there's a bunch of other ferns all around. And then it gets more dense as you go back. But what happens is this creature,
how the boy got famous,
comes up against this fence, and it jumps this fence. And it was standing, we think, right in this where I'm standing right now. And my friend's inside right now, but I'm getting this footage. And did you just hear that? That was it. Oh. Guess I'm out. This.
So did Dylan catch the howl of a mythical skinwalker?
Yes, obviously.
Creature? Is the video a hoax? Or could
No.
this just be some other strange animal lurking in the forest?
A lot of people thought it was a cougar or a
this
mountain lion.
odd light in the trees that seems to jump to the ground.
I cannot
just as
explain
the
that light.
bizarre howl is heard.
And did you hear that?
Some YouTube viewers have suggested that this looks like a strange glowing eye. But what do you think? Bigfoot. Now, no list of mysterious or strange creatures would be
Yeah,
complete
so, I
without
mean-
a Bigfoot sighting. This clip comes from Central Oregon, where a group of teenagers say they
He just
spotted
showed a
a
moose
strange
when saying it was in
creature
Iowa.
walking through a
Technically,
field, alternately
no, yeah, it's
swinging
weird. We don't really have
crawling
moose in
on
Iowa,
all
but
fours to walking
we
on
do
two
have.
legs.
There has been some moose. Like, it's rare, but we do get moose. We had a moose running around by our high school when I was in school. Like a female, but she was running around like lost because she came down from Minnesota and Canada. Like she just wandered down south. So we do get moose in Iowa technically, but it's very rare. We have mountain lions in Iowa and we have black bears.
Oh, it went
But
down
we don't
again.
really have moose.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god.
And we don't have wild boars either, which a lot of people thought that was wild boar. That screamed, but we don't have
Someone
wild
get the
boars.
flashlight. Go get the flashlight, Eric. Holy what the is that?
Nobody, everybody's inside.
Moose is the Iowa state
It's
animal.
behind the bush again. That's gotta be what that sound is.
What?
It's behind the bush over there.
You had a nightmare of involved getting
Yes, it
tortured
was
by a
walking.
demon. To when you woke up, you had pain in places. You had been beaten, stabbed, and cut, which lasted for hours. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, turn that off.
It's right there.
Oh, yeah, I see it. It's
Where?
right there.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you're on it right now.
A moose ran for mayor
See
in
it
Iowa
right there?
Falls.
It's
in
huge.
1960.
See it over there?
Iowa City, yeah.
Right there. You see it walking?
Iowa City. Iowa Falls is a real town, by the
Get
way.
the
I don't
camera,
know
get
if
the
you knew that.
flashlight on it.
Everything is fine until the teens try to deliberately provoke the strange creature. It doesn't work out so well.
Hey! Hey! Oh, that's great.
Let's fucking call him over here.
No, it's a person. They're messing with us.
Dude, this isn't a game.
Start throwing rocks.
Flashlight on. Eric, turn the flashlight on.
If anything, Eric's playing a sick joke on us. Alright, I don't know how many times somebody...
Here we are, guys, recording on my microwave I brought from home. Great quality.
It's never been this close.
Alright, time to go.
At first, the creature charges them, which terrifies the entire group. But after that, it simply continues on its way.
Hey, what's up, Ernesto?
So is this a mysterious creature? Is it Bigfoot caught on camera? Or just an elaborate hoax? You make the call. Backyard Goblin. Sebastian Acosta of Miami, Florida had heard a few strange noises outside of his new house, but he didn't really think much of it, assuming it was most likely some small animal. Shortly after he moved into the home, he decided to film a video to send to his parents, showing off his new house. When he reviewed the video, he found that he had caught something that he never expected.
A goblin.
According to Central and South American legend, this creature would be called a duende, which basically translates to a goblin or a troll.
This one looks way too
Sebastian
fake.
Acosta's story actually became
I've
so
seen a lot of goblin
popular
videos,
that it
which
made its way onto
I
Telemundo
believe in them,
News.
but this one seems like CGI.
What do you think? Is this some strange creature caught on camera? Is it
It's wearing like a
fake?
bathrobe,
Or is
like he
it
just got out
simply
of
very
taking a fresh shower in the
bizarre-looking
pond.
animal running along the tree branch?
He's feeling fucking...
So, most of the videos in this week's top 5 were actually sent in to me by viewers. And if you want to submit or suggest any videos for the top 5, you can do that at facebook.com/nukestop5. Just click on the
Now the
send
interesting
message button
thing is
and
if you go to
link
my
the video.
channel, and I'll show you, and you go to my videos, and then you go to the Returning to Skinwalker's Forest. What I caught in this video, I am not sure. I can go to it here. So a lot of you have seen this, so I don't know.
But yeah, like I said, this was early on. This is right after we got off the break.
What?
Stay way over there. Stop.
What?
See that black?
I was recording this with my toaster, by the way.
Oh, yes. Is it moving?
Yeah.
Okay, so we see something. We're going to try to get a little bit closer.
You can see that black mass.
Oh, shit.
And then it stands up
Did it
and
stand up?
That's a person.
and backs away. Now, what I think what happened was
we're
in
gonna
that
get
clip,
closer to it. Disappear.
which people in you, if you look at the comments of this video, people see like, I don't know if those are eyes or
You see those?
like these. A lot of people commented on this and weren't sure what, like they saw a lot of things, but what I think what happened there is that we encountered someone shooting up like heroin or some shit. Because when we got over there, there was a bunch of liquid and blood on the ground in the video, which we show you later on. So I think that's what we saw, which is actually even more creepy in a way that, and the area that we were filming at was where a chick had been murdered just not even a month before. She was shot execution style down there. And then there was several sexual assault cases, rapes, all that. There's like a lot of sketchy people go down there, so not a good place to be at night. But we said that's the place we're gonna go and film, and we did, and then we caught that. So, but yeah, that was a little backstory to that. In case the new people here were curious. Toaster cam. All right, see you, Roblox. My day was good, Ernesto. How about you?
Without a Bigfoot sighting. This clip comes from Central Oregon, where a group of teenagers say they spotted.
That's on two. You already seen that there, guy.
Top 5 mysterious creatures caught on camera. What waits in the woods? The guy who filmed this video says that he lives in a remote area of Oregon, surrounded by woods. He claims that he had been hearing strange sounds coming from the forest behind his house for days. So, one night he decides to take a camera out to investigate the mysterious sounds. This is what he caught on camera.
I'm hearing the things in my woods again. I don't know if you can hear the noise. I'm recording with night vision right now. I've been hearing the sounds in the back of my woods. Quite a bit.
This is a fallen angel right here.
Oh my god.
The video shows some strange thing with large glowing eyes kneeling in the bushes.
Yeah, Aaron, it was creepy
So is this
because
some strange creature caught on camera?
the creepiest part about the clip that I filmed, the video that I showed of the black figure, which if you replay it and really zoom in into it, you can see the black figure. I have bad eyesight, so at the time it was tough for me to see, but I can see it in video editing, and I can kind of see it. But anyways, the point is that when we started to walk away from that, people came out and like these figures, black figures. They didn't have any flashlights or nothing. They started following us on the trail, and we had a good lead on them, but we could see these little black figures following us our way, on the trail, and we're right next to a river, and then there's wooded area, which is George Wythe Memorial State Park, which is where I filmed that original famous video that went viral. And then they eventually just disappeared. I don't know where they went, but it was creepy. But we had protection on us.
Just really good CGI, or maybe a small, very thin person
Full
with
moon tonight?
excellent
Nice.
special effects makeup. You decide.
I don't think
The
that one's
Tuyul.
a special effect. I think that's a real
In
video.
Southeast Asian folklore, there is said to be a creature called a Tuyul. It is basically the spirit of someone young that has been summoned back to life in a misshapen goblin-like form.
Millie, that was your favorite.
Now, this next video from
creature
Bogor,
right there.
Indonesia is pretty much terrible potato quality video.
You would have that
The
thing
clip
as
is
a
so
pet.
bizarre and creepy that I just had to feature it.
I've seen this one. This is pretty creepy. I mean, I don't know what's below a toaster cam, or an oven cam, or a microwave cam, but here you have it.
Astagfirullah, itu tuyul di tuyul itu. Tuyul itu sebelah Jim, tuyul. Itu belakang itu dar gigiran sia. Tergiran si papisan tenempo. Di lo onita tuyul. Di gigiran sia ta tuyul. Gigiran sia tuyul ta.
Millie, you'd like this guy. You'd like this little creature in your house.
Nyamperkan sia ta.
Play with Molly.
Tadi dinya belakang nyamperkan sia
It's
gede.
right next to you, stupid.
Tolol tenar pun lah. Tadi lompatnya kan dia dah kak gigir yang satu yul. Asap lagi baru penaingnya tadi. Penaingnya tadi. Nggak bisa ternempo.
I'd be throwing haymakers. Hey Andrea, what's up?
Bener aingnya bro. Di telepon aing tadi tadi ta.
Yeah, they did that calm.
Dia bener aingnya.
And Millie, for those of you who weren't in chat earlier, Millie is married to John Wilson Lee, who have their Twitch channel, who I will likely be jumping on later after the stream. So those two, if you're wondering, real life friends with them. So, and Millie Lee has had a pet demon before, kind of like this one. That's why I was saying that. She likes those types of things.
The filmer claims that the creature could only be seen through the camera, so the other two witnesses who are busy with some horrible musical duet can't seem to see anything.
Damn, the shade.
Astagfirullah, itu tuyul itu sebelah Jim, tuyul.
Nice, Andrea.
Itu belakang itu dar gigiran sia.
Now, this
I'll be
is
live
just
for
my
another
opinion,
hour and
but
6
the
minutes.
movements of the supposed creature just look too bizarre to simply be a kid in makeup, but also too smooth to be CGI. So, let me know what you think. Creepy Crawler. The Overbrook Insane Asylum was opened in
Yeah, I think it's
Essex County,
creepy.
New Jersey in
Tuya, whatever it's called.
1896 and served as a hospital for the mentally disturbed for nearly 200 years. Two guys are exploring the abandoned hospital
She did.
and spot
It's true.
something truly unexpected.
So we're here in Essex with Vincent. Somebody didn't like that game.
Damn, imagine looking up at that TV and the neck cramp you'd have in the classroom.
You couldn't drag me there if I was dead. Somebody didn't like these bricks. Well, you know, it is what it is.
What the fuck?
So is this a creature caught on camera? Is it some deranged squatter or a patient who never left the hospital grounds? Or is it all just a hoax? And if it is, that's still a very impressive and creepy spider.
Yeah, the way that thing's fucking moving looks legit. That would be hard to do.
This next bizarre
That would
video
take an
was recorded
extremely
at a private
athletic
party at a
or
banquet
flexible
hall
person
in
to do that.
Russia. The party was attended by billionaires, supermodels, and politicians. Basically, some of the most rich and powerful
Yeah,
people
Andrea,
in
I
Russia.
I
Popular
love Ben
Russian
places.
musician Sergei Shnurov and his
I
band
still want to go to
Ruble were hired to
Axe,
perform at the
Villisca
event.
Axe Murder House.
But something very odd happened when there was an unexpected temporary power failure in the venue. The video captures the bizarre glowing eyes of some of the attendees. Although the video only captures a few of them, witnesses claim that most of the people at the party had these same strange glowing eyes.
Выступление, на самом деле, как выступление, но что-то случилось со светом в прекрасный момент, он просто погас. Почему-то у большинства людей, которые были в зале, а там были люди совершенно такого серьезного полета.
Emily Rose stuff is fucking creepy. Especially if you ever heard the real audio of her having the exorcism from Emily Rose. Like the real actual audio, it's terrifying. It's almost too scary to play for some of the people in here because it's very disturbing. If you guys want to see it, let me know, but it's pretty fucked up.
All sorts of wild conspiracy theories. Everything from that the Russian cultural elite were all aliens or reptilians, to even claims that they were vampires. But the prevailing theory was almost as bizarre. Many people believed that these rich and powerful people were using mysterious biological experiments to stay young.
Well, the creepy thing about the Villisca Axe Murder House and why it's so famous is someone killed an entire family of like what eight people, like 6 kids and the wife and dad.
So the
and
theories
they
on
somehow
this
did it
one
all
are divided,
with an
but
axe,
all
which
of
would
the
be very hard to do if you
explanations
think about
offered
in a squeaky
are
house.
creepy
Like,
and strange.
how do you kill 8 people all while they're sleeping
So,
without some of them waking up and
remains,
fighting back? You know what I mean? Like,
what could cause a room
they all
full
died
of
in their
Russian
bed. They never
elite
left their
to
beds,
have
and the guy was never found
that
ever.
glow in the dark?
So it'd be really interesting to go there, and it's apparently super haunted there.
Repeater.
Like extremely.
I gotta check this out.
I've covered the story of YouTuber Maddie Ann on this channel a couple
How
of
many drinks
times
is
in
on
the
that table?
past. But as a quick recap, Maddie Ann and her husband Devin claim that
All right,
something strange
we'll
is
play it.
stalking
We'll play
around
it.
outside their house.
Yeah,
at night.
Mel, you should put your emotes on.
Video.
Like, for real, it's pretty disturbing.
Sound. And even film footprints of the alleged creature.
Look at that.
In this video, Maddie is sitting outside when something in the darkness begins repeating what she says, seemingly copying her voice.
Millie,
Yes,
bye.
I'm sitting out back smoking. I have my... But I'm hearing something. I'm hearing something talk in my voice. I'm gonna call out to it, and I'm gonna turn the camera around. Hello?
See, I know this is fake. I know it's fake. 100%.
Some of Maddie's followers in her Discord room analyzed the footage and noticed something terrifying. As she pans her camera around the yard, there seems to be a pair of glowing eyes staring back at her.
Hello?
Now, some people have claimed that the videos
What
on
else
Maddie's
is it on
channel are
Twitter, of course?
fake, and that Maddie is doing an elaborate YouTube ARG.
this is
Some have argued
this
that
is
if
an
this
ARG.
is happening
100%,
around
which
Maddie
is
and
like an
Devin's
acted
house,
out
then
scary
why
channel.
don't they just move? Well, they actually did just that. About 3 weeks ago, Maddie and her husband Devin moved to a new house.
Hey everybody, it's Maddie.
It's Devin.
And we're moving to the beach for the summer. We are sick of what's happening at our house. We want to get some distance between us and it.
Maddie Ann hasn't made a public post on her YouTube channel since. So this might be the last update for a while. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on Twitter
we'll play,
at Top 5. And if you'd like
we'll play the video I was talking about, which is the real audio from the Emily Rose. Or no, it was Lisa. Or was it Emily Rose? I thought it. Or was it Elisa something? Annalise Michelle. Okay, so it's Annalise Michelle, which is either who they portrayed in the movie. I can't remember, but this is one of the most famous exorcisms of all time. And I'm gonna copy her name there. So before I play it, I'm gonna give one last warning. It's pretty disturbing, and you should not listen to it if where the fuck is it at? I'm trying to find just the audio. Just a bit of it. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. We'll do this. So yeah, this is pretty fucked up. So if you're easily fucking scared about shit, I'm serious, do not just mute you don't have to leave, just mute it, and then we'll play it for about 3 minutes, not even, probably 2 minutes. And then we'll come back and we'll resume watching videos. So if you're young, especially, probably don't want to watch this. Assuming this is the one, we're going to play this. And the backstory with this girl, she was a perfectly normal schoolgirl. She died. She did not survive this exorcism. She died during the exorcism. This is an actual thing. This isn't made up. You can Google it. But yes, this is very graphic. And these are images that are from the exorcism. I'm assuming this is the video I want. I don't know. We'll see.
Anneliese Michel was a German woman who underwent Catholic exorcism rites during the year before her death. By the time she was 20, she had become intolerant of various religious objects and began to hear voices. She was dead on the 1st of July 1976 at the age of 23, and her body was injured by 67 exorcism rituals over a period of just 10 months. When Michelle was 16, she experienced a seizure and was diagnosed with psychosis, and that was the time she realized that she was possessed with demons.
Wait till you hear the voices. Wait. This is a female talking. This is at the end of her life. She does not live much longer after this video is taken. No, I promise it's no jump scare. I'm not a dick. It's definitely not. But I'm wanting the audio is what I'm wanting. Which I think this, yeah. Okay, they're gonna play it here. I'm just gonna skip ahead.
These are some of the real voice recordings that were recorded during her exorcism.
Ja, ich will auch für die anderen leiden, damit die nicht mehr kommen und so.
That's her normal
Aber
voice.
dass das dann so schlimm ist und so grausam.
And this is real. This is the part I was warning you guys about.
Das tut mir leiden, das ist so leichte Sache, aber wenn es dann wirklich schlimm wird, da will man überhaupt nicht mehr, da will mein Kind schlimm.
Look how black her eyes are. And they were completely black eyeballs. It's fucking weird. And she had incredible strength that no human could have had. She was ripping their arm, like, she was ripping their strengths out of the bed. She was levitating at times. Demigod from Ghostbusters. Your cat was like, what the fuck, and ran away.
Die müssen in eigenen Seminaren ausgebildet werden, die dürfen nicht auf die anderen Universitäten. Kapiert?
Klar. Wer sonst noch etwas zu sagen?
So basically, this is apparently Hitler. This image was taken after she got out from her restraints and ran out the room. And then the priests were filming and taking pictures and whatever. And as they were about to leave the room to go after her, she came back and was staring at them just like this. Just staring at them, speaking in that language, telling them that she was going to kill them and haunt their souls. And it was like, imagine that. You're just sitting there looking at this creature like that. Oh, man. And she had enhanced strength, speed, and could speak languages that she never was able to speak. And then there's another, I believe it's Sir Spook's. This isn't, we're done with this, this is, I saw this the other day, which I thought was very creepy. And it was 5 real police encounters. I think it was Sir Spook's, wasn't it? Who was it? Yeah, or Mr. Nightmare. Okay, so these are true stories, and I'm only gonna play one of these. I would pause that shit. You're watching Jumanji 2 after this. I told you it's fucking scary because it's interesting because it's real history that churches. She had so many churches come to try to help her. And they were never able to save her. She was killed by the demons, and just her body from exhaustion. She wouldn't eat, sleep, drink water. I mean, it was hard to keep her body. You know, I don't know how she died, but probably exhaustion or dehydration. But she wasn't able to survive the. And at the time, they didn't have the science or the medicine studies that we had now. So but they still didn't believe that she had any kind of mental, you know, whatever we have nowadays that could determine that. They still didn't think even today that she had any kind of medical crisis. It was like they believe probably paranormal, something like that. So it's kind of fucked up. But I'm gonna play this video. I'm gonna find the clip. If you never watched Mr. Nightmare before, you should check it out. He's got some pretty scary stuff on here. He's a narrator. So Aaron, if Millie's still there, she can come back and listen to this one. This one's not too bad.
My partner and I got a breaking and entering call late one Friday night. I'd never responded to a call like that before, but it sounded serious. A young woman was home alone and heard footsteps downstairs, but when she was on the 911 call, the call was cut before she could give her location in the house. We arrived to the home and entered through the front door, which was left unlocked, which later proved to be how the break-in occurred. Both of us shouted police with our guns drawn, expecting the suspect to be armed. We called out for Anna, that was the homeowner's name. Anna never called back to us. We knew she must have been scared and didn't want to give away her position to the intruder. We checked the whole first floor, which was small and quick. There didn't appear to be a basement. A door shutting upstairs drew my partner and I's attention. I led the way upstairs. All the doors had been shut, so I couldn't really tell which door I had just heard. I told my partner to check that one while I checked this one. I turned the doorknob and kicked the door open, immediately lifting my gun into the air. It was a dark, empty room. I heard breathing in this room, though. It sounded like a woman's breathing.
Turn your volume up.
I looked at the closet door, which was slid slightly open, and I saw half a face, mostly someone's eye, peeking through the opening. Resting assured it was Anna, I lowered my gun and said, "Anna, it's okay, you can come out." But she didn't, and the breathing quieted. Then my partner in the next room over called, "Jason, I found her." My feeling in that room suddenly went from at ease to ready to throw up. I raised my gun again and yelled, "Come out of the closet." They did not obey, so I called my partner into the room. He turned on the light and we opened the closet together to see this disheveled, drugged-out woman holding one of Anna's kitchen knives. With 2 guns pointed at her, she dropped the knife and we brought her into the precinct. Thank God I was stationed in a safer area of town the next year, and I haven't gotten any breaking and entering calls since then.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. Like, imagine you're going to a breaking and entering call and you think you found the person that was the caller, the victim, and you see her through the closet, just so you can see the human face, and you go call it to your partner, "Hey, I found her." And then he calls out, "No, I found her." And then you're sitting there like, "Oh, fuck. If he found her, then who the fuck is this person?" That's when you just start firing rounds in that closet. Fuck. Empty that goddamn clip. I came out of the closet. Yeah. Mr. Nightmares are more... Yeah. Mr. Nightmare has a lot of scary... videos that are really creepy. Like some of these, I'll play one more. I'll see if I can find. There was one, it was a baseball story or something. I probably can't find it. It was something like kids are playing baseball and the guy was chasing him. And these, for the most part, are true stories. I've seen a few that are kind of like hard to believe, but I don't know if I can find the. Oh, I think it's this one. Yes, it is. There's a couple of these, so I'll show a couple of them. It's probably the first 2. Oh no.
I used to play basketball back in high school. I was never really too good or anything. I just played so I could say I played a sport and to put something on my college resume. This one particular game, we were playing some nearby school, I can't remember the name of it, but we were home. This wasn't a very important game, so not a lot of people were watching the bleachers. I think we were down like 22-13 when some kid on the other team started trash talking me and a few of my teammates, but mostly me, making fun of my size and my hair. It got to the point where after every shot I missed, the kid would throw some wise-ass comment my way. Eventually I couldn't take it anymore and I shoved the kid as hard as I could.
Can you guys hear the video volume? I know you can't hear me really well because I turned it up.
My teammates held his teammates back from attacking me as the ref blew his whistle and ejected me from the game. I didn't care. It felt way too good to feel bad about it. I walked right past my coach, not even batting an eye, and went straight for the locker room. The door was locked for some reason. I didn't want to have to awkwardly ask my coach to go unlock it. So I went outside and went around to the other side of the boys' locker room, where there was an outside entrance. Strangely, that one was open. That door was never left open. As I stepped into the locker room, I realized it was as cold in there as it was outside. The door must have been open all day.
Yeah, I just want to make sure the video volume is good.
The lights also weren't on, and I didn't have my phone on me, so I couldn't use the flashlight or anything. I shut the back entrance door and began feeling around the walls like a blind person, looking for the light switch. Over the sound of my skin rubbing against the brick wall, I heard a locker click. The sound of one of the lockers closing. I confidently called out, "Who's there?" assuming it was one of my teammates. No reply. It was dark in there, but not the kind of dark where you can't see anything. I began a slow walk down past the aisles, scanning each one for anybody who could have made that sound. And all the while I heard footsteps in the room, so I knew I wasn't alone. I got to the last aisle and saw for a mere second at the opposite side of the aisle someone really big moving behind the lockers as if they were hiding. I felt my heart skip a beat and was officially freaked out. So I decided to just leave and wait for the game to end to get my stuff. I made my way to the main entrance and tried to pull the door open, but it was locked from the inside too. I found the light switch right next to the door though, and the return of light made me feel a little better. With the light on, I gained the confidence to just confront whoever was in the locker room. Again, I started doing laps around the locker aisles, but I didn't see anyone. However, I still heard the footsteps opposite me wherever I went. If I was in one aisle, I heard the footsteps exactly opposite me in the next aisle over. I continuously called out, "Who's there?" I never even got so much as a cough in response. I became almost out of breath walking and running around the aisles so much. I then looked at the lockers and realized that in between them were tiny holes in which you could see over to the next aisle. I had an idea. I could peek through one of those holes and see who was on the other side. And so I quietly got on my knees and put my eye up to one of the holes. At first, all I thought I saw on the other side was darkness, as if something were blocking it. But I quickly realized what it was. What I was looking at through that hole was an eye. I ran out that back door quicker than I'd ever run in any of my games. When I went up to my coach, who understandably looked annoyed at me, I told him there was someone in the locker room. At first he assumed it was just the janitor, but after I convinced him it wasn't, he looked at me with a look on his face that told me he believed me. After the next call, he told the refs to pause the game that there might be an intruder in the locker room. Half of my team and the coach went in to investigate, but by that time whoever was in there was gone. I didn't feel stupid or anything, as everyone seemed to believe me. I mean, the room was freezing and the back door was still open, for crying out loud. What we did find out at the end of the game, however, was that 4 of my teammates were missing their clothes from their lockers. All of them from the freshman locker aisle. I think I figured out what kind of person I was in that locker room with, and I'm just happy I never caught him. My brother's a hockey player, but he's only 13 years old, so I have to drive him to his games and practices a lot. His team always plays in an outdoor rink, so it usually gets really cold out.
That's why you don't do shit.
A couple weeks ago...
Alright, so I'm gonna play this. We'll go back to scary videos, don't worry. If you guys like this shit, we can keep doing this. I don't care. We'll play this other one, which is, I think, the start of the... We'll start it here. This one's pretty scary. I'm gonna get another beer. And then I'm turning the volume up so you guys can hear the audio. I just can't talk during that, so you guys can hear it. So it's immersive. So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna go get a beer, and then I'll be back.
Day. All my life, I'll never forget this experience. I've always had a close group of friends who I could relate to and that we all loved baseball. 6 of us were on the same team in a league, while all 8 of us consistently played pickup baseball with each other. We lived in the country, and there was this really low-key, convenient little clearing in the woods which had a baseball field and a basketball court. I shit you not, it was almost like our own little private park. Nobody else was ever there, mostly because nobody knew about it. It was off some dead-end dirt road with nothing on it, and it was surrounded by nothing but forest. We were all 11 or 12 years old at the time, and living in the country you tend to have parents who are a little more lenient with letting you out unsupervised. At least that's how it was for us. This field was about a quarter mile away from my house, so I always walked with my baseball bag containing my bat, glove, and a few extra balls. This was the day that ruined it for our whole group in this park. It was a Friday night, middle of July, so the sky was turning that deep orange as the sun was setting. That meant our game had to be wrapping up soon. I was coincidentally up at bat when 2 of my friends who were out at field pointed to something. We all turned and saw a huge group of men entering the little clearing and sitting down on a nearby bench. There were 6 men. I guess thinking back now, I'd say they were in their 20s or 30s at the time. I wouldn't say that they had a gang-like appearance, but they sure didn't look like guys you'd want to run into in a dark alley. The disturbing part was that they all either sat or stood there just watching our group playing baseball, and I could see and hear them laughing and making a lot of noise. We all looked at each other and kind of mutually agreed to pack up, since it was getting late anyway. As we all started putting our stuff in our bags, they all started calling out, "Aw, don't leave." As we all high-fived each other saying our goodbyes, we looked back at the bench, and we got scared when we saw all 6 men were now standing up, still watching us. You may think this sounds dumb, how a group of 8 kids would get scared because some people entered a park, but you don't understand the way they were intently staring at us. Now here was the bad part. I usually tended to walk alone since my house was in a different direction of everyone else. I asked my friend Jordan to kind of escort me out of the clearing and to the dirt path that I walked on just so it wouldn't be so obvious that I'm walking alone. Then I gave him a high five and we went our separate ways. It was getting really dark now, in the woods especially. That's why I always kept a flashlight in my baseball bag. Every click and every snap in the woods made me shine my light over in paranoia. My heart was actually racing. I just wanted to get home safely and get to my nice warm bed. Each step in the dirt seemed to become louder and louder as I became more sensitive to the sounds around me. I felt sweat dripping down my cheek as I heard laughter and screaming in the near distance, not of my friends but of grown men. I picked up the pace, thus causing a few of the spare baseballs to fall out of my bag, which I had apparently forgotten to zip up. I sighed in annoyed breath, dropped the bag, and hurriedly looked for the balls with my flashlight. The subsequent snapping of leaves and twigs from behind me made my heart drop. I turned and shined my light to reveal a tall man in a black hooded sweatshirt with the hood covering his face, inching his way closer to me. Only after I revealed him in the light, he wasn't inching anymore. He was full on running toward me. I felt life almost escape me as I ran for my life, dropping the flashlight and leaving all my baseball gear behind. I could hear my chaser behind me all the way until I saw the light from my house. I screamed for my mom and dad, and that's when I heard my chaser turn around. My mom and dad were hysterical in reaction to what I told them, and called all 7 of my friends' parents asking if their kids were alright and explaining the situation. Thankfully, all of my friends made it home okay that night, though my friend Jordan was actually followed briefly as well. He told me he wasn't chased after he started running though. After this incident, all of our parents stopped allowing us to go to that field. We still live in the same house, and it still makes me a bit uncomfortable knowing that one of those men, therefore all of them, know where I live.
Oh, that one was pretty creepy. I mean, imagine someone chasing you like that. Ugh. You either have the fight or flight. Do you stand there and fight, or do you run? I don't know. I feel like it's 50-50. Some people run, some people fight. Let's see what else we got here. We got another half-hour streaming, so we're gonna watch a couple more videos, and then we'll do some questions. Oh, that was what I wanted to watch. This one's pretty freaky, and so for Aaron and Melina who are in chat right now, and for anyone else who has kids, if there is anyone, this video is something you have to look forward to when they're like in their toddler to like 4 or 5, 6 in those years. This is something you have to look forward to right here. It's one of these videos. I think it's the first one. Yeah, it is.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. When you see it. A mother is sitting with her 2 daughters.
I always carry a pocket knife or a multi-tool.
Suddenly, the oldest daughter becomes very disturbed and frightened by something she can see in the other room, even though there's nothing visible in the video.
I have a 4-inch blade. I carry on me.
What?
I'm scared. It's okay.
I just turned off the lights, that's all.
The mother remains calm, questioning her daughter as to why she is scared. But she receives no
This is gonna be
answer.
Emery someday.
The younger daughter looks back, doesn't see anything, and then laughs at how her big sister is seemingly scared of nothing.
What was that? What are you doing? Oh, what, Nani? Look at me. What are you scared of? The fish? Oh, the fish died.
What?
Angel's sleeping already. It's raining, girls. Nani, are you almost done eating? Look at me.
Wait for it. Just wait for it.
That is, until the younger girl takes a second look, and suddenly she also sees whatever frightened her older sister. Her reaction is pure terror.
Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. But you gotta listen to me. Turn around. Look at me. What's the matter?
Proven fake. How? I don't think you can't make kids do that. Like, you can't pay kids to act. They're so emotionally underdeveloped that they cry, like, they see shit. I don't know. I want to see a source.
The video uploader, Angel Ruiz, says that both girls claim to have seen a ghost in the other room, even though nothing strange was visible to their mother or captured on video.
Like, that's not acting. You can't tell a kid, hey, act like that. They just don't get it. They don't.
Loading dock ghost girl. Guards at a loading dock in Mexico
Kids are
spot
too
something
dumb.
strange on their security camera.
They don't just fake cry.
It looks like a young girl dressed in all black is standing near one of their trucks. While 2 guards go outside to investigate, the others watch on the CCTV camera.
Adelante. A ver dónde.
Adelante.
Nice, Andrew. Nice.
Caminen hacia atrás 3 pasos. Exactamente está a su espalda de ustedes. Ahí me ven.
Yeah, their reactions definitely seem fucking genuine.
Adelante, lo escucho.
Ya le abrí aquí la malla al 37. ¿Lo dejo que pase para del otro lado, lo acompaño al portón y lo dejo que vaya? ¿O qué hago?
Kids are susceptible to seeing ghosts. Yeah, it's very common for kids seeing ghosts. Like, and you might not notice it when you're a kid. You might not think anything of it, and that's why you don't remember it. Because you're so innocent. And you're so... Whatever the reason is, I mean, I've heard that
the girl
because you're so
visible
pure
in the
and
security
innocent, you
camera
see
monitor,
things.
the guards on the lot can't see her.
But
Even
as we get older, we
she's
become more,
standing right beside them.
we're not innocent or pure.
While the other
I
guards
am.
inside
I have never
try to
committed a
direct
sin
them to
in my
her
life.
location over the radio, the guard shines his light around, but they both still seem to see nothing. It almost looks as if the guards believe that they are being pranked by the other security guards inside at the CCTV monitor. Creepiest of all, as the guards search, they seem to pass right through the girl, and one guard's flashlight shines right through her body as well. Do you believe?
This is Dalhousie Castle in Scotland. It's 800 years old. And the reason why we're here is because the place is rumoured to be haunted.
Australian reporter
How do you
Helen
prove that
Parker
video
never
fake, though?
believed
That's
in
what I don't
ghosts.
get. How do you
That
prove it's
is,
fake?
until the journalist investigated Dalhousie Castle, an 800-year-old haunted castle
There's
in
nothing to
Scotland.
prove.
Parker was so
It's like we should
confident
have
that she decided to go alone into the castle's dungeon at 2 a.m. Just her and a camera.
Just call him Reverend Dill. Fuck yeah.
It's now nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm down here in the
let me see
dungeon.
what
We
we
were
got
having
for
dinner
Discord.
earlier tonight down here. And it's definitely a very, very different mood now. The rest of the castle have gone to bed. Now I should point out I'm the only one in the dungeon. Just me and my camera, and I'm facing the only doorway. So, had no signs of her tonight. But if ever you were going to see a ghost, you think it would be here.
After sitting for a while and witnessing nothing, she even starts joking about how the castle's ghost called Lady Catherine might be, quote, rubbish.
So maybe it's all just rubbish. Maybe it's all just hocus pocus. Maybe there is no such thing as ghosts whatsoever.
Then she even starts taunting the supposed spirit.
Anyway, I'm prepared to wait. Catherine. Oh, Catherine. It's creeping me out now. Okay, I get it. I'm going. Okay, Catherine, I get it. Then something moves in the dungeon, but I'm not staying to find out what it is. I'm freaking going.
Helen Parker says that during the experience, she felt, quote, an intense electrical feeling down the right side of my face and head.
Okay, I get it. I'm going. I'd like to think I'm a pretty rational person. But, and if you're interested to play back what's on that tape. The chair banging on its own with such purpose is what scared me. And an intense electric feeling down the right side of my face and head.
What's your one scary experience?
I don't know if you can see that, but I'm shaking like a leaf.
I'm gonna make a
Anyway,
video
she's
about
probably
it.
just knocking
I have
on the
2
chair to say hello
scare
and
experiences. In my last
telling
live,
me
you
what
can actually go
happened
back to the last live stream towards like 3/4
I'd assumed either
through it.
nothing would happen,
You can find where I
or
say
I'd
the
fall
story or
asleep
tell a
on
story, but
camera. Whatever my
I'm gonna make a
encounter
couple
was,
videos explaining
it was one of the biggest
the
frights
scary
of
experiences
my
I've had.
life.
There's 2 of them that are bone chilling. I feel like, and I'll make a video on them.
The follower. While a man was
I
vacationing
was
in
waiting
the
for the
Rocky
armor to move,
Mountains,
too.
his girlfriend zoomed in and snapped an iPhone
You've
live
had what are you
photo
drinking,
of him.
Android gamer?
For those who don't know, an iPhone live photo basically captures
Oh.
a 3-second video along with
I've
the
read that
normal
totally
photo.
different. When I see people say
Later,
that, I think
when they were
alcohol.
reviewing their
Never mind.
pictures, they
You're
found
talking about ghost
something
stories.
very odd. Even though they were all alone in the wilderness that day, someone appeared to be watching
I got a
the
video
man
queued
from
up
the
in
field
Discord
behind him.
right now after this video.
On first glance, it looks like someone standing in tall grass. But as this shot shows, grass in that area is not that tall. So on second look at the photo, it almost appears as if the person was actually hiding in the grass. But the iPhone live photo 3-second video shows something very different. It almost looks like someone walking, even though half of the person's body would be beneath the ground. When the video is motion stabilized, it looks even creepier.
Where's my skinwalker at? I don't know. He's lurking in the woods somewhere.
Invisible dinner guest. YouTube user bscotty321 was suspicious that his little sister was playing with his food every time he left the room, so he set up a camera to catch her in the act. Sure enough, she was playing with his food, but she also seemed to be talking to someone who wasn't there.
Mommy, bathroom? I go poo-poo. I don't poo-poo. Let's go dinner.
Dumps the fucking A&W on the plate. Like,
As she says that's Billy's dinner to someone or something that can't be seen in the video, the silverware on the plate seems to move on its own.
one of the videos sent into me by a viewer.
Holy cow.
He and his wife and grandson first heard that howl when they were walking back to their car at the end of the trail along the Vermilion River, about 45 minutes from the town of Sioux Lookout. Initially, Mikas thought it was a moose or a bear, but the experienced hunter quickly realized that it was a sound he's not familiar with. Mikas posted 2 videos on YouTube where they have since gone viral, racking up 2 million views. Bigfoot, Sasquatch, a wolf, Mikas says we may never know.
Interesting. I don't know what that would be either. Let's see here. I don't know. The other ones that were on there. What was the one? So, for those of you who are kind of new, what's it? For skinwalkers, so for those of you who don't know, skinwalkers, they can take shape of animals, right? And there's always something off about them. There's always something weird. Whether they have human-like eyes, or they have no ears, or they have no tail, or they have human-like teeth. There's always something off about them, but they can transform into any animal. In this video that I'm about to pull up, I think could be a skinwalker. It's so creepy. I remember seeing this, and even like one of the comments in this video, he smells flesh. Just the way that this video is, or the goat is looking in this video, you'll see. This could be a fucking skinwalker. I'm telling you right now.
Hello.
That's not a real goat.
She wants to come in, Tessa.
Kimmy, go.
Just note that goats have fucking rectangle eyes. If you look at a goat fucking here. Let me pause it.
Cammy!
Okay, so look at its eyeballs. What's weird is goat eyes, that is 100% a goat. I don't think anyone can deny that. This is what goat eyes look like. Okay. They have rectangle slits. Every single goat. God damn, it's not loading, but you get what I'm trying to say. They have slits in their eyes. What does this goat have? He has full-on huge fucking pupils. What the fuck is that thing? I don't know. I think what needs to happen is, Millie, you need to take this goat home so it can stare at you through the door just like this. Like, it's 100% trying to murder this family. Hello, do you have a moment to talk about your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Hello.
Nope. It like, look how it's like walking to her too, like slowly. Like if she would have held that door open another second, probably would have lunged at her and eat her. I don't know. It's fucking weird. You saw a deer on two legs. I told you. Yeah, it doesn't have ears either, which is weird. Goats have ears, and that one didn't, which is odd. Which is a clear sign of a skinwalker because they can transform to other animals, but there's always something off about them.
And the kids don't want to go anymore because look at this shit. This is real. Look at this. There's no wind out here right now.
No one on it either.
Look, there's nobody on it.
It's just moving.
There's no wind. Look at the other swings, and look at this shit.
I mean, maybe someone pushed it and just went away, but...
Yeah, it's filming. Go. No, you cocked your wrist too much. Do it again. Slower.
Oh.
How was that?
The hell was that?
Hello?
Hello?
Who is it?
Hello, demon. Are you there?
Who is it?
Hello?
Oh my god. I just get out of the house. Get out of the house.
If we turn the camera off, will you print the diamond symbol? Camera's off.
Print the diamond symbol.
Oh my god!
That is so fucking sketchy. This thing is printing by itself.
Oh my god!
We're out here running and I swear to fucking God, man, we just saw a clown up over the suspension bridge. And I'm sort of freaking out about it.
Clowns don't scare me, but if I saw this, different story.
What the fuck?
He's got a fucking knife in his hand.
Yo, what the fuck are you doing, man? It's 7:30 in the morning. Have you heard about all this shit? People are freaking out about this. Yo, does he have a fucking knife? Yo, Patrick, he has a knife. Dude, what the... What the fuck?
I mean, he's booking it. It started the video halfway through.
What the fuck? Holy shit. Oh my god.
This one is weird. Watch the baby's left shoulder. Right here. You'll see something tug on it and pull it back in. Something, and I don't know if they'll slow-mo it, but something, well, yeah, they won't. But if you watch that video, the baby gets pulled in the crib. You actually see something tug on its fucking shirt and pull it back into the crib. It's fucking weird. Clowns might not be scared, but deranged people are. Yeah. That would be hilarious to give to your kid.
It will fucking
Oh,
explode. Oh my god, Eric.
What the fuck?
God. I told you.
What the fuck? Okay. Well, anyways. Weird. We're gonna do... Hold on here. We're gonna do 13 minutes of questions and comments before we end the stream. Now, here's what's gonna happen. Is I'm not done for the night. I'm done on this channel, but around 9:30, about 45 minutes from now, give or take, we're gonna start streaming on Twitch with my buddy, which I'll post a link to his channel here, and I suggest all of you, we're gonna play Left 4 Dead, to go and watch that. We can watch me play that with them. You'll get their point of view. Let me see here. So right now, if you guys are still in, go ahead and comment, ask questions. I'll answer questions in the next 12 minutes, and then we'll end the stream here, and then we'll go to Twitch and play on Left 4 Dead. This, I'm gonna put the link in the chat now. So go ahead and follow and like and follow this channel right here. And then we'll be streaming on there after this, which will just be like a chill stream. We're just playing games, fucking around, getting drunk. You're a sick nerd. That ghost was helping that baby about to get hurt. It could have been. Either way, it doesn't matter. That thing fucking pulled on that fucking baby's shirt. I mean, Karma, you should probably avoid that hallway. Small Dill says, "Why don't you love me anymore?" What was your name originally? Because I feel like you changed it to Small Dill at some point. You're eating popcorn kernels. I mean, what? Why? Do I have a ghost story? Yes. And I'm thinking about making a video about it. And I have two. Well, one is kind of a ghost story. And one is definitely a ghost story. I'm going to post two separate videos, I think, which I don't want to spoil it if you haven't heard it. If you really want to hear it, go to the very last live stream I did. It's like 3/4 the way through it. You'll find it in there. But do I listen to Jimi Hendrix? I do not. Ryan, what's up, my man? Ryan was on his own YouTube grind, which Ryan, go ahead and shout out your channel that you're working on right now, the Venomous Fringe. Oh, BB Operator. Okay, yeah. No, I still like you. I don't hate you. Ryan, we are gonna be ending it here in about 10 minutes, exactly 10 minutes. And then what I'm gonna be doing is, I'm not getting off for the night, I'm just getting off this channel. I'm gonna hop over to Twitch, which I'll put the link again here. And I'm gonna go to my friend's channel, John Wilson Lee, and we're gonna stream Left 4 Dead. So if you want to continue watching, you can go to that channel. Go ahead and follow them, like, and we're gonna play some Left 4 Dead for a little bit. I don't know how long, but we're gonna play it. And yeah, that's the plan. So 9 more minutes of comments, questions, whatever, and then I'll end the stream. And then we'll give about probably a half-hour break in there, and then we'll go stream on Twitch. Satan is your daddy. You like the crunch. You like the crunch of popcorn kernels. Okay. Millie will tell her ghost stories when we start on Twitch, so there you go. Go to that link I put up above, go and follow them right now. Just go and do it. If you don't, that means you are sexually attracted to demons, and that they're gonna fucking find you tonight. You don't want that. Go and do it. Go follow their channel, and you'll see me on it tonight. In like a half an hour. When is the next live stream? Probably next weekend. There's some things I'm dealing with personally wise that are family death stuff that's coming up, so I'll maybe be off and on. I'm planning next weekend, but it might not happen. It just depends. But we'll plan on next Saturday night probably, and then if that doesn't happen, then I'll let you know on Twitter if you follow me there. But if you go to my link right here, you can see I'll post an update to it if I can. But I'm gonna play by ear and do what I can. When are we playing? We're playing it in about 30 to 40 minutes. Yeah. All right, Ernesto. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you, brother. Seven minutes. Spam your comments, questions, whatever you got right now. Now's the time. I want to know who's gonna stick around. That's what I want to know. You should comment if you're gonna stick around and go to the Twitch. We'll give you a half-hour break. I'm gonna go eat some food quick, and we'll hop in Twitch and stream. So if you're gonna be part of that, you should let me know. You're gonna get some suck. See ya. I respect that. Go get some suck, brother. Do I know what Half-Life is? The game? Half-Life? Yeah, I've never played it, but I know what it is. FF? Fast Furious? I don't know. What is FF? When did I start believing in the supernatural? I've always believed in ghosts. I don't know if there's a certain point. I can't remember. It's always, as long as I can remember, I have. I just always believe in ghosts. Ford, Dodge, or Chevy? I've only ever owned Dodges, and I will continue that trend. So I will say Dodge because I like the interiors of Dodge. I think Dodge interiors are always better than Ford and Chevy. I'll always be a Dodge guy. Although one of my work trucks is a 2018 Ford F-150, like it's or F-350, whatever it is. I don't know. It's a brand new fucking pickup. It's a dump truck. It's nice, but the interior is so ugly, man. I'm a Dodge guy. I'm a Dodge guy. I'm gonna go to my local Quick Star, which is a gas station. For those of you who don't have Quick Stars, I don't know. And then I'm gonna get something, I don't know, something quick. They have like fucking mashed potatoes or macaroni. I'll probably get one of those. Carmen's gonna stick around, alright. Jeeps are cool, yeah, having a Jeep would be cool. 4 more minutes, 4 more minutes. Coke or Pepsi? Ooh, okay. Pepsi 100% if it's out of a bottle, like a plastic bottle. To me, pop tastes way better out of a plastic bottle than a can or anything. But McDonald's Coke, Fountain Coke, is the best pop in the world. Something about their fountain Coke is addictive, but Pepsi is the better pop overall. Am I interested in prehistoric stuff like dinosaurs? Absolutely. I grew up loving dinosaurs. They're fascinating, which is a fun fact. Did you know if you were from a star out in the galaxy somewhere, and you're looking at Earth through this magical fucking telescope that could see all the way into Earth, you could still see dinosaurs roaming the planet because that light has not reached that planet yet. Therefore, you're looking into the past, basically, which is weird. It's a weird thing to think about. If the light from our planet has not reached those stars, whatever your star you're on, you can still see dinosaurs, or whatever time period you're on. If the light has reached it at certain points, you can see different points in our Earth's history, you know. But if the light hasn't touched it yet, you can still see dinosaurs or whatever, you know. The closer it gets, the more time progresses. It's weird. Glass bottle, yeah, glass bottle obviously is the best tasting, but for me it goes glass bottle, pop, plastic bottle, pop, and then can. Can, just, the flow is just like, it's not the same. Plastic bottle's a clear, nice flow, and it just tastes more refreshing. It doesn't last as long as a can pop does, but then again it's bigger, and it's, but like that first taste, hands down, way better than a can pop. I'll always say that. Aaron Tobias, my brother, what's up, man? We're just logging off, but Aaron, before we're gonna be on for another 2 minutes. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I'm going on to my buddy's Twitch, and we're gonna go play Left 4 Dead. So I'm logging off this stream, but we're gonna go play on that stream. So you should totally click on this link that I'm sending you, and you should subscribe to that channel and watch me play some Left 4 Dead with them, Aaron. Also, this song is whack. Also, Aaron, you should help me make a song. I'm making a diss track, and I need to find... I need some lyrics, man. I'm gonna make the lyrics, but I need some help with them. For those of you who don't know, Aaron T in chat, the orange guy, he is one of my real life friends I worked with, and he is good with music. He can make good music, so... You don't have to sign up to watch Twitch. You just have to... Well, you might have to sign up to follow it. So, it's easy to make an account, though. When am I finishing Outlast again? I'll tell you what. I'll do an Outlast stream next Saturday night. Like I said, family pending. I got some stuff going on right now, death-wise, but if I'm available next Saturday, which I'm planning on, right now it's clear, nothing's happened yet, but as long as no one dies in that time period, I'm going to go and stream next Saturday night, and we'll do some Outlast for a little bit. Not the whole stream, but just like an hour, or half an hour. Alright, Aaron, yeah. We're going to do that in about half an hour, Aaron, about 9:30 our time. I'm going to go get some food and quick, and we'll get that set up, and then once we start streaming, it'll be like 9:30 when we start streaming that. Alright guys, with that being said, we're going to wrap the stream up. I appreciate everyone that tuned in tonight. We had another successful stream, and like I said, next Saturday night, I plan on streaming. Possibly Friday night if I can schedule it to where it might be Friday night or Saturday night. Let's just plan on Saturday night. I'll let you guys know. If you follow me on Twitter, it's in my if you go to my homepage, it's on the top right corner. You can click that link. There's my Twitter, and I'll post an update when I'm streaming. So go ahead and follow that, and then you can follow my Instagram too if you would like. And I have a Patreon and GoFundMe if you're curious about those. Yeah, I appreciate everyone who tuned in and is watching right now. I appreciate all of you. With that being said, we're gonna log off for the night, and yeah, I'll see you guys next Saturday.